Putin some depth into it. Okay, the Ukraine situation. It's not funny. It's very serious. Let's say if it's even happening, but we know that consciously it's happening. So Ukraine, physical people are being hurt for another country trying to overwhelm them with their power and take them over, basically have their say-so. And I'm not going to get into the details. Everyone can look those up. But Putin, let's think, is he the one who's doing the actions that are killing the people? No. His countrymen, his underlings, or their weapons are. And there's many people operating those. Now let's think, if we are all one, and we are, can you forgive Putin today? Right after he did it. Boom, right after he did it. Can you forgive him? Now that depends on if you're somebody who was affected directly, someone in the country, someone who knew someone from that country, or someone who thinks that he's directly at fault for what everyone's doing. Now some people would say, I'd kill him if I had a chance, I'd cut his head off, they'd say something like that. Other people would they just want peace, okay? Now the people that want peace, to what extent, it depends on how you've been affected. Like just those people that have just been bombed, they're not going to be as forgiving. Some still would be. And some who never even have that chance of something like that happening just are go out and get them and kill them kind of people. Now, I'm only trying to break this down because can you forgive to the point where even if it was you being wronged, which it was, just not as personal as somebody else. So no disrespect to anyone who lost or to hurts. None of that. I'm not disrespecting anybody. Just realize that if we are all one, which we are, we're living this life together. This one whole big life, we're all living together, whether you like it or not. Whether you're trying to be selfish and say it's your life or not, it's not. I'm here too. And so is everything else that you see is here too. So it's life together. And that's it. So once we can see that, we can't let one person's name rule anything other than people who want to follow their lead or their guide, not their power, not their force. It's ridiculous that we let this happen. And I'm only putting it simple because we can forgive, but to what degree? And if that person's not going to change and still has that same intention, you can't forgive it when you still expect it. So we got to work on ourselves from the inside. When we see people that don't, we have to band together and say, do you want to just blow up the rest of the world and be alone here in a fiery disaster because you wanted power? You fucking sick pig. To everybody that's like that, not just one. All. Even that part of you inside you that's doing that. Sick pig. Get over that sick pig part and get into that heavenly being that you are. The divine creator that you are. Now, can you forgive? Who knows? Can we all? We'll see.